Hello guys, it's my pleasure to welcome you back to my channel, Excel Graphics and Multimedia, and in today's video you're going to learn how to create this 3D logo in corelDRAW step-by-step tutorial. But before I dive into tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, please remember to hit on the subscribe. So with that being said, let's dive into tutorial and see how you make this 3D in corelDRAW. So let's begin. First step to take is to go to your toolbar right here. Make sure you select your rectangle. Having selected your rectangle, you have to come to the work area. Press Ctrl key down to draw your rectangle. You can always come to the home tab right here and make sure you type in 400 for the height. And make sure you type in 400 for the height also. Height and width should be 400. Okay. Then press enter on your keyboard. You are going to have stuff like this. Next thing you need to do is to make a duplicate of this rectangle. For you to do that, just have to come to the toolbar right here, click and hold down, and make sure you choose contort. Then having choose contort, from the property right here, make sure you choose outside contort, and make sure you type in 6. At this point here, type 6, and at the point here, make sure you type in 70. Okay, 70 right here. Next thing you need to do is to drag, and this allow you to create a contort. You can always come back to your contort interval and make sure you type in 70, press enter key on your keyboard. So you are going to have stuff like this. Okay, so next step to take is to break this contort apart. For you to do that, you go to object from the home tab right here and make sure you look for break contort apart, or you press Ctrl K on your keyboard. So it allows you to break apart without any stress. Next thing you need to do is to ungroup all the elements. For you to do that, you just have to come to the home tab right here and click on ungroup all objects. Having ungrouped all the objects, the next thing you need to do is to press letter R on your keyboard and press letter B on your keyboard. This allows you to align to the right vertical and align to the bottom vertical. Okay. Next thing you need to do is to select this particular one right here and press delete key on your keyboard. Next thing you need to do is to select the first rectangle and press shift key and select this next one to it and press letter C and letter E. This allows you to align to the vertical center and horizontal center. Next thing you need to do is to go back to your toolbar right here. This time around, we need to click and hold down and choose 2-point line shape. So having selected your 2-point line shape, you need to have add a node. So you can press shift key down. This allows you to make a perfect stroke. Then you had a node here. Press shift key down to allow you to make a perfect. And you had another node here. Then you have to come here also. Press shift key down. Next thing to do is to go back to your toolbar, click and hold down. This time around, you have to choose your 3-point curve. So when you choose your 3-point curve, you have to make some curve at the point right here. Okay. So you have to start from here and snap to the top and make some curve like this. Next thing you need to do is to press Ctrl Z to make a copy. Then Ctrl V to paste. Then once you paste, you have to press down Ctrl key and flip. So the duplicate one here, you have to snap to the edge at the top right here. And make sure it snaps to the intersect. Okay, so next thing you need to do is to go back to your click and hold down to from your toolbar and select your 3-point line curve again. Then right here you have to add another node. From the edge here you need to add another node. So next thing you need to do is to press shift key and select the second one here. And right click, then make sure you drag it to the top right here and snap to the edge at the top. Then click on copy here. Next thing you need to do is to come down below here, click and hold down and choose your smart fill. So having chosen your smart fill, you can fill some necessary points like this. Once you're done filling, you have to press Shift key and select this shape right here, and make sure you choose word. Then you have to select this, Shift keys this, and then select this, and then you have to look for word. Then you have to select this, Shift key and select this, Shift key and select this, and click on word. Then Shift key and select this. Come to the home tab here and make sure you click word. So everything has been word together. Next thing you need to do is to press Shift key and select the second shape right here. Then come down below here, right click to remove stroke. Then you can drag the logo shape out. So next thing you need to do is to word everything together. For you to do that, come to the home tab here, click on word. Good. Next thing you need to do is to go back to your toolbar again, click and hold down, choose your smart fill. So this time around, you have to fill this point and fill this point here. And then you have to press Shift key and select this, Shift key and select this, and this, and this. And then you have to come to the home tab and look for word. Then press Shift key and select the second shape. Make sure you come down here and right click to remove stroke. Then you can click and hold down. So you can select the logo shape, Shift key and select the second shape and drag it out and make sure it snaps to the logo, the rest of the logo shape. So you can easily differentiate the color. So right here, I'm going to fill this with cyan. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus. So this allows me to zoom to the entire space and then snap this shape into the logo. So once you are satisfied with the shape, next thing you need to do is to come down here, select your interactive fill. So having chosen your interactive fill, make sure you choose your fonting. Boom. So you can adjust the interactive. Next thing you need to do is to select the main logo shape, and you have to look for another color of your choice. So right here, I'm using sky blue. So next thing I'm going to do is to press Ctrl minus to zoom in, Ctrl minus to zoom in. So I'm going to have stuff like this. Then I can come back to all the logo shape right here and press delete key. Next thing I'm going to do is to select all these and press Ctrl J to group. Then I can press P to centralize. Next thing I'm going to do is to rotate this logo shape. So for you to do that, just double click on the logo shape and snap to the rectangle. Next thing you need to do is to go to window from the home tab here and look for Dockers. From Docker, you have to look for transform. Right here, make sure your rotate is checked. Type in 90 right here and type in 4. Then click on apply. So you're going to have stuff like this. Next thing you need to do is to select this logo shape from the top, Shift key, select the second one, Shift key, select the third one, and the fourth one. Then you can drag it out. Next thing you need to do is to come to the home tab right here and make sure you group everything. So you can fall back to this shape here and press the delete key. Next thing you need to do is to select the complete logo shape and press Shift key and resize. This depends on how you want your logo shape to look like. Next thing you need to do is to double click on the logo shape, come to the home tab right here and make sure you type in 90 degree. So we can close up the transform window and we can press P to centralize our logo. So you can continue to adjust the logo shape, Shift key and adjust it. This depends on exactly what you are looking for in terms of logo size. Next thing you want to do is to add a background shadow to your logo. So you have to come to the circle shape right here and draw a circle at the bottom. Then fill it with black color. Select your transparent and make sure you choose fonting. Then from fonting, you choose radial. So with that, you're going to add a perfect shadow into your logo shape. Next thing you need to do is to select the logo shape and select everything. Press letter C. This allows you to align perfectly. So you can select all shape and the drop shadow and press Ctrl J to group. So this is how you can create a professional 3D logo in corelDRAW step-by-step tutorial. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumb up. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.
How it's supposed to